How many times have you stood in front of a wide-open refrigerator at 9 p.m., whispering to yourself, just one tiny bite, I'm still tracking my calories perfectly? We have been lied to for decades. The diet industry has force-fed you a naively simple equation. A calorie is just a calorie. They've convinced you that 500 calories consumed at noon are just as harmless as 500 calories stuffed down at 10 p.m. But modern molecular biology has shattered that myth. It is a fatal lie for your waistline. Your body is absolutely not a mindless calculator that merely adds and subtracts energy. It is a sophisticated biological machine that operates on rhythm controlled by a massive light clock buried deep inside your brain. When you ignore this clock, your body immediately shuts down its fat-burning mode and triggers an extreme fat-storing state. When you decide to put your fork down and close the kitchen at exactly 6 p.m., you aren't just simply skipping a snack. You are executing a powerful biological handshake with your own endocrine system. You are syncing your entire metabolism with the rising and setting of the sun. Over the next few minutes, we will journey deep inside your cells, unveiling the secret of what truly happens hour by hour when you stop eating early. Fair warning. Once you see the truth about what goes on in your bloodstream at night, you will never be able to look at late-night snacks the same way again. The clock strikes 6 p.m., and you've just savored the final bite of your dinner. From this exact second for the next 3 hours, your body officially enters a bustling battleground known as the postprandial phase. Right now, your digestive system is operating at maximum capacity like a giant factory. Glucose from your food is flooding into your bloodstream. Immediately, your pancreas dispatches a highly diligent gatekeeper named insulin. His primary mission is to capture these floating energy molecules and shove them firmly inside your cells to be used. But this gatekeeper has a dark secret that almost no one tells you. Insulin isn't just a transport hormone. It is the most ruthless hoarder. Whenever insulin is lingering in your blood, the door to your fat-burning vault is tightly locked with multiple heavy padlocks. Your body absolutely cannot burn excess fat while it is busy processing newly consumed food. If you eat dinner at 8 p.m. or snack at 9 p.m., this gatekeeper is forced to work overtime patrolling your bloodstream until well past midnight. Your belly fat remains perfectly safe and continues to grow. But by stopping at exactly 6 p.m., you force insulin to end his shift early. By 9 p.m., your insulin levels plummet and your bloodstream is cleared out. Your body begins transitioning from consumption mode to maintenance mode. And this is where the real magic begins. Have you ever wondered why the most intense cravings always attack at 10 p.m. and the target is always sweet, salty, or greasy food? Let me tell you, that is rarely true physical hunger. The hidden culprit pulling the strings behind the scenes is cortisol, the stress hormone. After a long, exhausting day of work, pressure, and lack of sleep, your brain starts screaming for a reward to relieve the stress. Your body is tricked into thinking it has fallen into a state of mortal danger, and immediately it demands the fastest source of energy, sugar and refined carbs. Urgent warning, giving in to this hallucinatory craving late at night means you are single-handedly igniting a toxic fat-storing loop. High cortisol combined with spiking insulin levels will lock down your metabolism, turning everything you just ate directly into the most stubborn layer of belly fat. Your solution: when the craving hits, use the 10-second rule. Pause, drink a glass of warm water immediately, take a deep breath, and remind yourself, this is just emotional hunger. My body is not lacking energy at all. Learn to soothe your brain with stillness rather than using junk food to mask the stress. The biological clock continues ticking toward 9 p.m. Right now, deep inside your brain, the pineal gland starts secreting melatonin, the sleep hormone. Most of us know melatonin helps us get a good night's sleep, but it carries a shocking metabolic secret. Melatonin and insulin are sworn enemies. Evolution programmed human biology to fuel up during the day and repair at night. Therefore, as melatonin begins to rise, it sends an urgent warning signal to the pancreas. Stop producing insulin. It's time to sleep. Immediately, your body enters a state of natural physiological insulin resistance at night. Crucial warning. If you intentionally stuff down a snack at 10 p.m., you are creating a horrific collision right inside your bloodstream. A massive wave of sugar floods in, but the gatekeeper insulin is dozing off. The result? That sugar gets trapped, just triggering inflammatory responses that ravage your blood vessels. And ultimately, all that excess energy is dumped straight into the easiest storage vault, your visceral belly fat. But by cutting off your eating at 6 p.m., you completely dodge this bloody conflict. By the time melatonin peaks, insulin has peacefully returned to zero. Your body achieves a state of perfect hormonal harmony. It is now midnight. Thanks to you decisively closing the kitchen at 6 p.m., your stomach and small intestine are completely empty. With no new food to digest, your body secretly activates a nocturnal special ops team, the Migrating Motor Complex, MMC, also known as the diligent cleanup crew of the gut. They generate powerful waves of contractions, sweeping away all leftover food particles, bad bacteria, and accumulated toxins from your digestive tract. But that is not even the best part. When your body is deprived of external energy sources for an extended period, a true medical miracle is triggered: autophagy. Imagine your cells transforming into supreme recycling plants. They start eating and clearing out damaged proteins, aging cells, and even destroying potential pathogens. If you eat a late-night meal, this cleanup crew immediately goes on strike, and the autophagy process is completely extinguished. By stopping eating early, you are gifting your body a free, anti-aging, and disease-preventing overhaul right while you sleep. The clock strikes 2 a.m. By this time, your insulin levels have bottomed out to their absolute baseline, and your blood sugar is perfectly still. The doors to your fat reserves have been thrown wide open. Welcome to the golden window of metabolism. Your body's target right now isn't just regular subcutaneous fat, but visceral fat, the extremely dangerous fat suffocating your internal organs, which is the root cause of diabetes and heart disease. The good news is that this type of fat is highly sensitive and reactive to fasting between 2 a.m. and 6 a.m. Because there is absolutely no glucose coming in from the stomach, your liver is forced to flip a switch. It transforms itself into a massive fat furnace, draining your belly fat and breaking it down into ultra-clean energy molecules called ketones. While you are deep in your dreams, your body is literally mining your thick layer of belly fat for the fuel needed to keep your heart beating and your lungs breathing. If you had accidentally eaten at 10 p.m., this magnificent furnace would never be turned on tonight. As the night slowly retreats to make way for the dawn, a deity with ultimate restorative power emerges within your body: human growth hormone, HGH. Short-term fasting, specifically the 6 p.m. rule, is the most powerful switch to activate the flow of this hormone. HGH is dubbed by the medical community as the fountain of youth. Its mission doesn't just stop at burning fat. It protects your precious muscle mass from breaking down, stimulates collagen regeneration for glowing skin, and fortifies your skeletal system. When insulin is at its absolute lowest, HGH spikes and issues a fierce command: absolutely do not burn muscle. Use excess fat for fuel. This is exactly why people who follow the 6 p.m. rule often wake up with a significantly tighter and leaner waistline. You haven't just lost water weight. You have allowed HGH to spend the entire night sculpting your body. Miraculously, when you wake up at 6 a.m., completing a 12-hour fast, you don't feel starving at all. Because your hunger hormone, ghrelin, has stabilized, your body now realizes that your abundant fat reserves are an endless source of food. Your body is ready for a revolution, but to successfully apply the 6 p.m. rule without crashing, you need a smart strategy. Here is your 3-step action plan. Step 1. Trick your stomach with herbal tea. If at 8 p.m. your mind starts screaming for food, immediately drink a hot cup of caffeine-free herbal tea, like chamomile. The warmth mimics the sensation of a meal, tricking the vagus nerve and instantly soothing your stomach. Step 2. Dim the bright lights. Melatonin is highly sensitive to light. After 8 p.m., turn off the bright white overhead lights and switch to warm, amber lighting. This signals your brain to activate the nighttime fat-burning vault. Step 3. The soft landing. Don't force yourself abruptly. If 6 p.m. is too hard, start at 7:30 p.m., then gradually push it back by 15 minutes each day. Important note: every body is unique. If you have underlying stomach conditions, low blood pressure, or are pregnant, please consult your doctor before altering your eating schedule. Stopping at 6 p.m. is not about deprivation, it is about liberation. It is giving your body 12 precious hours of silence to heal and incinerate excess fat. Are you ready to take back your biological control? Hit that subscribe button for Gymless Grit today and drop a comment below sharing your fat loss goals. Together, we will build the most perfect version of you.